breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before. Imagine tuning into real-time discussions, expert analyses, and fan interactions all at your fingertips. Each platform offers a unique experience, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. We're not just sharing stories, we're creating a community of passionate sports enthusiasts. Join us as we dive deep into the evolution of podcasting, where every episode is a chance to engage, debate, and celebrate the world of sports. This is where your voice matters and the game never stops. Welcome to the Huddle Sports Network, where we're breaking boundaries and redefining podcasting. Broadcasting live on 6 different platforms, we're bringing you the latest in sports like never before, where sports passion meets podcasting brilliance. I'm Mike, the Bear fan, and alongside Bill, the Packer fan, and our buddy Ken Catalone, we're bringing you an incredible lineup of 38 diverse podcasters. Each one brings their unique flavor to the table, covering everything from game analysis to behind-the-scenes stories. Imagine diving deep into the minds of experts who live and breathe football, sharing insights that you won't find anywhere else.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Open Mic Saturday night. What's up, everybody?
What's
Hey, Dub, how you doing, bud?
What's up, chat?
What's up, Chad?
I'm fine as one will ever be.
Oh, we're here to talk a little football, a little war week. I mean, we're not having a war week, but the Bears and the Lions. I mean, is it really a war when the other team is so dominating over another? Oh shit! Because it's probably going to be like a 38-0 kind of beating. I mean, the Lions are walking wounded, but they still got enough to beat the Bears. I think the Bear fans have quit, or the Bear players have quit.
You could say that, but they still got some fight left. They'll probably if there's a game where they're gonna fight, they're gonna fight in the division.
Yeah.
Oh, Detroit's definitely losing tomorrow, Robert.
Yeah, they're gonna get smacked.
No. I'm saying Detroit's about to lose.
Oh, you're saying Detroit's gonna lose? Really?
Oh yeah. No, it's not gonna be by much. They're a little bit too banged up, and I'm gonna tell you why.
All
way Chicago knows that they're pretty much at where they're at. It's not like they're the one pick or the second pick. This interim guy, if he can find a way to win a couple of these last couple of games, he might be able to sell himself. And beating the Detroit Lions, who are at the top of the food chain right now, that's a good win for a guy, man. Especially a guy that's trying to upcome, offensive coordinator, maybe want to be a head coach, or just to continue to be an offensive coordinator. And Jared Goff's just due for a bad game. And the way I see this, man, this is going to be decided week 18 because Philly's going to lose at least another game. I think it's going to be week 18 for the division in the one team for all the marbles. And TJ Hawkinson has something to say about that.
Really?
Well,
man, bro.
The Eagles,
I mean,
your best bet to see the Eagles lose has to be this Sunday, tomorrow, because the Commanders is their toughest matchup right now.
Yeah,
I think Commanders. I think, bro. I think Cooper Rush and the Cowgirls can maybe get them, man.
Really? You got that much faith in them Cowgirls?
Just because of the rivalry, and then the fact that, man, Philly. Don't get me wrong, they're a good team and they're loaded. But if you can somehow get Saquon Barkley under control, man, they're not so tough, bro.
Yeah, but
he's turned that shit around.
Who's corralled him yet this year?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's got like 900-yard games or something? I mean,
that's my point. That's my point, right? He's saving Jalen Hurts' ass over there, man. This guy throws the ball one good time against it. Is this what you guys wanted to see? No, we want to see you not get carried and do all this push shit. I would love to be the one to put Philly out of the playoffs. I ain't lying to you.
Hey, the Packers stopped the push in week 1, bro.
Yeah, and of course we intercepted Jalen Hurts a few times as well.
Yeah.
Was that big motherfucker Wooden y'all got out there on the play? Wooden?
No, not what did you say? Wooden?
Wooden.
No, we don't have Wood.
You talking about Kobe Wooden?
Yeah, the big ass, was he a defensive tackle where he ended that motherfucker like 400 pounds?
Number 96 for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I think he's a rotation guy, Robert. That's probably he's not ringing to you.
He's not a
that's who he's referred to.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Who we got back here? Let's see.
I hope it's not the Canadian girl. Oh, I was about to say.
No, I didn't send him an invite. He's kind of pissed off some of the powers that be, so I don't send it to that guy as much anymore.
It still not cool to send it to him
if we're gonna abuse him, even if we're gonna abuse him.
I wish you would have said yes. I would have took great pride in.
No, bro, it's not you. It's Mike. Look, I got strict orders from Mike too.
No, yeah, I forgot about that. I was gonna keep it football. I just wanted to ask him because the guy used to harass me every morning. He's like, "What's your record gonna be this year, man?" Not him or Tim Eisen. They haven't. Neither one has asked me that question in about 3 months, man.
Bro, you guys are. I mean, look, man, you guys are unexpectedly playing way better, and I don't see anybody stopping you. It's not like you guys are like. I mean, you have a chance. Look. I'm going to say this. This is the last week. This is the only chance the Packers have to be even in this competition for the division. Is if you guys both lose, you have to lose, and the Lions have to lose. And the Lions have to lose out. You guys have to lose too for us to even have a shot at the division. That's
Robert,
how bad
Robert, get that. Right. Robert,
I know it ain't gonna happen.
Just be happy with the fact that all three of us are going to the offs, guys.
But we'll mathematically be out of actually winning the division after this weekend, one way or another.
I'll be honest with you, Robert. I'm more concerned of us playing you guys than I am with the Lions.
Yes,
right
I
now.
understand. I understand that. I get it. You guys play the Lions the last week. They may have nothing to play for. They may be resting their guys. I mean,
Robert, they might be. I don't want to be that guy. They might be a goddamn practice squad by then.
I understand.
We might be playing the Minnesota Gophers by then. And I'm gonna tell you what,
they lose someone else, man.
I'm not feeling sorry for them. Guys, Detroit fans like Tim Eisenson and a couple other guys I won't name. They make it hard to feel sorry for you guys, especially when you got.
Yeah.
We're celebrating all this kneecaps getting bitten. Now look at you, whole leg gone. Goddamn it! I hope we run it up on you. Yeah. I hope we put 50 on that practice squad.
If I recall, they say it got 18. It's 8.
No, but no, seriously, all jokes aside, that offense though from Detroit, it's still popping. They can still easily. You're still going to need a good 35 or more to get past them boys, man.
I don't know why everybody keeps focusing still hard to beat. On IR. Who's on IR? They got a lot more guys that are injured that aren't playing that aren't on IR still. You know what I mean? So they're beat up all in general, man. They're literally a practice squad right now on defense.
Right, and Zadarius Smith is the big guy on defense, and even he's kind of questionable. He's been dealing with some back problems, isn't that? He's always had back problems in the past, hasn't he?
Yeah. You talking about Zadarius?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking about Zadarius Smith, and I was saying the majority of the guys they got on IR is on their defense.
Right.
And it's only so long you can afford to lose guys on defense to IR and still be able to win games.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson, that was a huge blow for them. I think every time he got injured, it's been pretty much just. It's just been
losing Montgomery is a big.
And when I say stuff, I don't want to make it seem like I'm preaching on it or throwing shade because the Lions, like they're saying, they're still a good team. They can still knock motherfuckers around, but Josh Allen, they want us to. They will have you believe that if they had their Aiden Hutchinson and all these other guys in there, that they would have just roasted the Bills. They would have won that game. No, you wouldn't have. Man, Josh Allen made that shit look. They made the score respectable, but man, he got what he wanted when he wanted, man. Yeah. They were in prevent defense the whole second half, man.
They were up.
I hate that shit.
They were up 35-14 at one point. They were up by 21 at one point.
Yeah.
That game. God.
Josh Allen, he's throwing them, he's catching them, and I get the right to talk like this. Because it's not like they did out there. They've been putting up 50 on people.
Hey, what are you doing?
And of course, I said Dalvin Cook ought to be happy watching his little brother go off on them in that game.
Oh yeah, you know he was. He was.
Yeah.
And then they want to say, "Oh, you guys just want to. We haven't lost a game in all this long. You got to go through Buffalo to talk about us." No, we don't. Hey, that's what happens to everybody. So you guys aren't used to being the top dogs. Everybody gets this when you're hot. Everybody gets it, and that's why Chicago's coach is going to go all out to beat you tomorrow. Mrs. Williams is going to. Oh, Caleb Williams. I'm thinking about a good 298, 3 touchdowns.
What's really funny is like people like Tim, Steve, and some of the other guys in the other chats are just like talking. Well, we're 4-0 in the division. You guys can sweep the division, but if you guys lose in the divisionals to either Green Bay or Minnesota, you guys are going to be laughed at for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Laughed at big time.
That's what I told those guys. I mean, I lost a couple of bets to Lion fans back to back. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? If we get you guys in the playoffs and knock you out, that's sweeter than any amount of money that I could have lost to you guys all year.
Right. You guys sweeping the division won't mount jack shit. You know?
You're right, John. You're right.
And here's the thing. Every other team in this division has been a division winner before and got knocked out in the playoffs. And you about to see what's that like soon enough.
Right. And Darren, do you remember any Lions fans feeling sorry for us or trying to congratulate us on the season for any time that we got knocked out? Do you remember that?
Never.
I don't
never.
Remember. And that's the thing. Never. Man, it's one thing. It's one thing when you're expected to do something like the Lions are this year. They were heavily favored. Like I said, if Sam Darnold were to somehow have a bad, if we get knocked out in the first round, if the Minnesota Vikings, unless we're getting knocked out by Kirk Cousins, what can we really? What is it really said? We've already way overachieved, bro. We were supposed to be 5 or 6 wins. Now, if the Lions somehow don't win a playoff game, or if Jared Goff goes out there and stinks it up, being a big pay guy he is, it's a different story when the Vegas says you're going to be top 3 for the NFC. When you say you're the guy, and you've been telling us all year, look, we put 50 on the Jaguars. I got to see. I'm telling you, it hits different. It hits different, and I'm going to be the one there to let you know.
They're
the same way you let me know.
We'll see.
All the 2017, all the 2009, all the 38-7 jokes, they're coming back. They're coming back.
Hey, Chad, it's War Week, man. It's not Bash the Lions night. It's War Week, man.
Oh, is Chad crying in the comments now? He's crying.
Yeah, I know, bro. Come on. Stop.
That guy doesn't cry, man.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Fell out.
It ain't no War Week right now. It's not no War Week, man. It's not no War Week because you guys think it's sweet.
Somebody else?
It's War Week every week. Come on now.
I know it's been War Week every week.
Depending on what Brock Purdy you got, I'm telling you right now. Yeah, you're damn right, Chad. We're talking bad about the Lions. That's what we do when guys are number 1 in the division. I'm telling you right now. You might lose out, bro.
You can feel free to come on and speak. I'll drop the link if you want, bro.
Lions lose out? I don't think.
Yeah, so. I'm not saying this.
You got the Bears, man. That's a bye week for them.
Bullshit, it is.
Bullshit, it ain't. What the fuck the Bears gonna do?
Mez said that the Bears are winning. What'd you say? How much did you say they're winning by?
They can't even get 15 points.
Probably only about 3 points.
Hey, John, you got a Bears fan on here. He'll tell you himself.
Yeah, he'll tell you that he's not going to get their ass beat.
You guys going to beat the Lions tomorrow?
John, I don't know why you make this seem like Chicago's just such a horrible team. Do you not see how they're losing, bro?
What have they done in the past few weeks?
Bro, they're a couple plays away from being a 9 to 10 win.
I mean, what
team.
makes
them horrible? Both defense and offense, they look horrible.
It's not the roster, man. I keep on trying to tell you that.
8 losses in a row makes them a dangerous team.
Caleb Williams will never be a franchise quarterback. He's horrible, dude.
Dude. If offered right now, if I had a choice, if I'm starting a franchise and they say, if I can have Caleb
wants the link.
Love, you don't want to know.
I'm dropping it.
I'll take Jordan Love, and I'll take Clifford over fucking Williams.
He's a rookie, John.
I'll take Clifford over.
Why is Jordan Love leading the league in interceptions right now? Why is he throwing an interception every start this year? And he's missed 3 games.
Actually, that belongs to Kirk Cousins.
Cousins
and y'all remember how much you guys give me about him? So
how about Kurt's already getting his walking papers? You guys seen that, right? He's getting his walking papers.
Hey, he's gonna be playing for the goddamn Wisconsin Badgers next year.
I think he's gonna be leaving yet. I think he's gonna be benched, and that'll probably be it. I just don't see them getting rid of him.
Well, they said they're gonna cut him before the $10 million bonus he gets.
Yeah, they said they're gonna cut him.
$10 million.
Yeah, they're gonna say that. They're gonna say that money, John. You gotta think, Phoenix.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't look like dog water.
But they're gonna get like $100 million guaranteed. That's a lot of money. Just
you rather, hey John, you rather give 100. You rather give up 100 than 180.
No, you know what though? I mean,
yeah, that's true. I guess
NFL teams have proved that they don't care about cutting people with big money. Look at Russ.
Shout out to the management, Ken. Hey, Ken, you said it before too. Atlanta's management was not going to let them get away with the shit that he did in Washington, Minnesota. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Kirk Cousins fan, and when they ain't playing us, I root for them. But what his agent has been able to do, the team said, you know what, fuck that. That's why nobody understood why they took Penix. I didn't even understand why they took Penix Jr., but I do now. That's called an insurance card, baby.
Yep.
Because not right now, Kirk Cousins, man, that motherfucker's throwing more pick sixes than you could ever imagine this year, dude.
might go to Jets
like
now.
hot. Bro, it doesn't matter how bad the defense or secondary is. He's handing them out,
He's just
bro.
throwing them out, yeah.
Sam Darnold clapped his cheeks together, man. That was a beautiful moment. Sam Darnold put a 42 burger on his ass.
Ginger Jesus, yeah, no kidding, man.
Lucky KLC called the dogs off.
The Ginger Jesus, that's what you call him? The Ginger
They call him
Ginger Jesus, yep.
That's fucking awesome.
Derek
If I
came
can
up
have
with
his,
that one.
if I can have his agent as a life coach, I'll tell you right now. They said if he never plays another down, he's made $392 million.
Hey,
Hey, Chad, how's your Fools Gold Lions doing?
Oh,
Hey, let me in.
you're in,
You're
bro.
in.
You're in.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, okay. No, they're doing all right, dude. They really are.
All right,
Hey.
so you think Monty should be trying to come back with this holistic help that he's trying to get?
I'm more scared of Aiden Hutchinson coming back because he's all preaching this shit that he's coming back if we get
Really?
to the champ.
I hope-
I don't want.
I
no
hope-
matter what, I don't want Hutchinson coming back. No, I think Monty's knee isn't as bad. I think it's a minor surgery, and I think he's a tough guy. He can play through it if he wants to, but they're still going to give him the next 3 weeks off.
Yeah,
No,
there's
wait,
Hutch and
Yeah.
Monty should both be back by the divisional round.
I don't
Both
want
of them.
Hutch back. I'd rather lose. I want Hutch for the next 10 years.
No, I hear you.
And there's this Viking guy in here talking all this crap, man. They only wish they were better than the Packers. Dude, their strength of schedule what?
Yeah,
What's the winning percentage? Hang on. Let's look at the winning percentage of every team Minnesota has beaten through the season. And it's like 400. I mean, at least the Packers, they play competitive. The Vikings, they play lucky and they play weak teams. Their schedule was
Wait
you
a
know,
minute. We're almost kind of playing the same teams you're playing. So make that make sense.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, the
Are you-
difference
We haven't had the Bills in
schedules-
front of
wait.
Here's
So
the thing, literally. The
you
difference
played
in the NFL
Houston.
schedule is only two teams. You
Right.
play the same division. Like if the NFC North plays the NFC South, we all play the NFC South. And if we play the AFC East, we all play the AFC East. The only difference between those two teams we play based
Yeah.
off last year's record.
Yeah,
We
whether you're
all
in
the
second or
same
third.
teams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
but
was
they
that
played
Viking
the
record
Lions
last
played
year?
the Buffaloes. The Vikings didn't play
Garbage.
the Buffaloes. We didn't play the Buffaloes.
Dude.
There's a-
Actually-
So Chad, you're telling me that
Actually,
Detroit
Ken-
got so big that
Actually,
Hold on.
Ken,
Chad, Detroit.
actually,
Okay, go ahead.
actually,
Hold
Ken,
on,
Ken, given how everybody's playing 17 games, is actually 3 games that are different from each other
3
now.
games. Yeah,
It's actually 3.
good catch.
Can I
Yeah, I was
ask
thinking
Chad
that
about
after
that?
I said it,
It's actually 3.
it's 3 games because you got that.
Chad,
that's
how
the
many
bonus
wins did we
game
have
now,
last
right?
year? How many wins did the Vikings have last year?
5.
Maybe that's why you're mistaken, motherfucker. The Vikings had more wins than 5 last year, and
Yeah,
even if we did
7.
only have 5, Chad. Since when does Detroit fans get to
I don't
call that
give a
garbage?
Hey, wait a
You
minute.
had 7, right? You
I'll
tied
call
with the
you
Bears,
both
right?
out.
Oh,
You
no,
had
yeah, they
7.
did.
I think you had 7.
Chad,
has the
7
hardest
wins
schedule?
is usually a respectable
Jim.
record for you, buddy.
Jim, hold on a minute. Who's got the hard-
Usually,
who's got the hard-
why you want to bring up past? Hey, and listen about this.
Hold
You
on,
just
hold
told
on.
me what you just
Let's talk-
asked.
let's
me
talk
now, what was the
present.
Vikings record
Let's talk
last year?
present. You
Hey,
think
guys,
the Vikings are
let's
beating
talk
the
present,
Lions
Chad.
at
Hey,
home
Chad,
the
let's
last
talk
game of the
present.
season? You guys are weak trash. You're not
Yes,
even going
I
to beat
do.
the Packers.
Hey,
Dude,
Chad.
guess what's
Chad,
going to
the only reason
happen?
I'm-
Hey,
only
listen,
reason
you
I added
Vikings.
you-
Hey,
Homer,
Chad,
One at a time,
listen,
one at a
here's
time.
what's going to happen. The Packers are going to kick your freaking ass, and then we're going to kick your ass, and the Packers are going to have a better seating than you.
Hey, here's
Okay,
the-
Because
Go,
you're
Chad,
trash.
you go.
You'll probably beat
Chad,
You'll
how
probably
much money
beat
do you-
Seattle.
how much
You're
money
not
you wanna
coming
bet
in
on that?
Detroit. You're not doing shit. You
The
just
only
keep
reason I
talking.
address you at
God,
all,
here we
Chad,
go.
are
You
you,
hear
are you
that?
okay?
You
Bull
ain't doing
Bro,
shit. You hear
I
that,
only
Dubs?
addressed you because you said what was the Vikings record last year, and then now you're talking about I'm bringing up the
All right.
past.
Well,
All I'm saying
whatever.
is a Detroit Lions fan who used to beg for 7 wins doesn't have a right to call that garbage, bro. 7 wins used to be a respectable record for your team, so you might want to get humble, bro.
Considering we lost our
Now,
quarterback,
You
we had
used to pray
quarterback
for
problems.
7
7
wins,
wins is
Chad.
pretty fucking good.
Hey, Dorn.
Chad, you used
Hey,
to pray for
Dorn.
7
Yeah, I
wins.
do
Now you're
agree with
talking
that.
garbage.
I
Go
do.
ahead,
Dorn,
right back down.
But hey,
finish
Chad, you do have the right
correct.
to talk your shit. You guys are legit the king of the North right now from last season, and
For a
you're
few
leading
weeks.
everybody right now. You are in the first place. I'll let you talk your shit. But he's
Hey,
right
Dorn,
about the
quick
7-win
question.
thing, man. That used to be a good year for you guys. You shouldn't be talking shit on the. I mean, we only can play
I'm
the
not
schedule
talking
we
about
got.
the past, dude.
You
What did I
don't want
say
to
about
You
the
admit
did.
past?
that.
You brought it
No,
up.
You
no
said
He
what was
bullshit.
the
doesn't
I
listen.
didn't say
Vikings
nothing
record
about the
last
past.
year?
Chad
I'm
doesn't
talking
listen.
about the future, okay?
Hey,
And I'm
well,
talking about
let's put
right
it this
now.
way.
The
So
I'm gonna go
future
the
is
you
past.
where Ben
all,
Johnson leaves.
Hey,
you all
Don, let
pansy
me
Turn
dance
your
and
talk.
light on,
dance
bro.
about
Y'all
the
sure that
past.
isn't
I don't
Darcy?
care
Hey,
about the
chill,
past.
chill.
I
Chad,
lived
turn your
it.
light on,
I
bro. That's
watched
gotta
almost
be
every
Darcy.
Chad,
game.
Time
chill.
out. One at a
Chad, you're
time
acting
now.
unusual
Yeah, one at a
tonight, bro.
time.
You acting like that's Darcy. Turn your light on. You the
Hey,
one that
hey,
brought
hey,
this shit
Dorn.
up talking about last year.
Yeah.
Hey, Dorn, quick question. I'm gonna go to the past. How many Super Bowls do either of these trash teams have?
Then
No,
we're
nothing.
okay.
Oh,
There you go,
wait a
Packer
minute.
I got
fans
Hey,
talking
binoculars
past.
like these are
hey,
goose eggs.
I'll
Bears
tell you one
fans
thing,
aren't
Ken.
even that
Hey,
bad,
Ken.
dude.
Hey, Ken, you might as well throw yourself in that boat. The last time the Bears won, girls still thought you were good looking, motherfucker.
Hey, and Yimis, guess what? I'm actually old enough to have gone to games that season while you were still just
How
a
old were you in
scream.
'85, buddy? I want to hear the age. How
I admit
old?
I was popping pimples at
Yeah,
85.
you
I
know.
You
was
got your
15.
diaper
I was
changed before the
15
game. It
years
doesn't
But
old
I
count
was
in
listen,
eight.
anymore.
one
85.
minute.
I was
The
8 years old
two
in
of you have
'85.
never
I was
won
15.
anything, and now
I
you're
was
gonna argue about
15.
who's gonna win it.
I was a teenager. I was popping pimples, man. I
So
swear.
you're
I
trying.
get it.
I'm
I
not
get it.
trying to
So,
bust.
I mean, look
Chad's
at
my guy. I wasn't trying
two
to bust his balls. I was just
franchises.
wondering how he got to that
Two
conclusion that 7 wins is
franchises.
garbage.
No, the
And
And I
thing
was
Chad,
is,
yes, I
born.
do.
you know,
I,
I bring
I
that
was
up because it makes sense. It's two franchises that have never won anything, trying to argue who's going to win it first. And I get it. And
That's
both of you
true.
think you're going to
You
win it
guys are
first.
fighting
Guess
for it.
what? Neither of you are.
Ken, guess
So
what you'll be doing if the Bears had 12 wins right now? If
Hey,
motherfucker, you got
guess how
1/3 of
many?
the wins we got right now. Of course, you're not talking like that.
Hey, you know what? Check this out. When the season's over, I'll still have more rings than you.
Oh, that's all right. You'll have more rings than me, but you'll have more rings than me, but you'll still recognize you
I'll
were
have
3 years
when the
old.
Super Bowl's
You'll
been
still be
played.
bragging out something from 4 decades ago, bro.
Hey, when the
And
Super
that
Bowl's
basement
been
will be
played,
clean.
when the Super Bowl has been played, I'll still been to more Super Bowls since 2000 than you.
How many playoff wins since 2010?
Yeah. Yeah,
0.
JB.
You really got to think long about that. I'll help you out. Donut. So before you get to
0.
talking about people getting, you damn right. The Vikings and the
But
Lions are in a
doesn't matter.
position.
It's about what?
Are we
Appearance
not in a
and
position
winning
to win the
rings.
Super Bowl right now?
Look at
Yes
you
or
can
no?
yap all you want until you win a Super Bowl.
Is it
You're
12
just
and 2?
yapping and you're
Okay,
just
so is a 12 and 2
it
team in
doesn't
position to
matter.
do that?
Because at the end of the day, you still won't have won any championships. And guess what? You're not winning a championship this year. Neither of you are. Neither
How
of
do
you
you
going to
know
be
that?
because you're not even
How
going
do
to
you
make
know that?
if you're lucky enough to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
What AFC team is stopping us?
Oh, man.
Now
I'm
he's
trying
trying
to
to
so
run,
hard
I mean,
to
man.
making you laugh.
technically, you guys are like tied for second with like a 4 teams.
Yeah.
You all
Technically,
want to
overall, they're
say
all
the
tied.
officials for
Other
Ken.
than
Detroit
the
now.
Kansas
They're
City
for,
Chiefs,
Hey.
they're
who've only got one loss, they're the
be
kings of the.
excited. You should be excited. You're in the hunt. You've got a chance. But
In
you
the
should
hunt,
be
motherfucker, they
excited.
said we
But
got the
after
5th best
that,
odds in the goddamn league.
Yeah,
Hey,
That's in the hunt now?
hey,
they're in the top. Guys are in the top. Yeah, totally.
Be
anybody
excited.
find it odd? David Montgomery's over under was what was it? 7. He only missed it by a half a yard for people to win. I mean, isn't that
Oh, they
just,
did that. Hey, Chad, they did that to me with James Cook when I was about to hit
yeah?
big.
Isn't
All
that
of a
just
sudden, he's hurt
crazy?
coming out the game with 7
Half
minutes
a
left.
yard
Between
away.
that and them trying to make you buy food.
I'm like, damn, bro, these motherfuckers let you win just enough. I know it's rigged. But yes, Chad, I do think we're going to come in there and whip that ass week 18. Do you not understand this ain't the same team? Bro, you got half the team you had before and you won by, bro, we were 2 first downs away from beating you in Minnesota. And we got our X Factor. You want to know our X Factor name? He used to play for a team down there in the Detroit City. T.J. Hawkinson, buddy. He wasn't here when you played us in Minnesota.
Look,
He
Kirby
would've been
Joseph's
those
going to
first
try
two
to
games.
take his knees out like he did last time. I mean, there's
Man,
always that
you guys are
possibility.
going to tie. You guys are going to tie.
What's going to
We're about
happen?
to tie.
No, man.
They beat
The
us by
Vikings
2
are
when they
going to
had
beat
0 people on injury
the
reserve,
Vikings
man.
are going to
It's
beat
gonna
the
be a good-
Seahawks. They are going to lose to the Packers. They are going to lose to the Lions, and the Packers are going to jump one fraction point.
I'll give you 2
I'm telling you, that's
on
what's
that, Chad.
happening. I am telling you
I'll give you
right
2 to 1
now.
odds on that.
Okay,
In order to
Sam
move up on
Darnold,
any team,
dude,
in
put
order
Sam
for us to
Darnold
move up
on
on any team, we have to win
Atlanta
out.
or Tampa. He'd fail.
The
He would
Vikings have to lose
fail.
2, and the
Chad,
Lions
Chad,
have
I'll
to
bet
lose
100
out.
to
I
your
don't
50
see
on
any of
that.
that
Now,
happening.
Sam,
Chad,
I'm telling you,
I'll
Sam,
give you 2 to 1 odds if that's bullshit you're saying.
Sam Darnold is a top backup
Hey,
at the
Chad,
moment.
I got a question
No,
for
whatever. Yeah,
Chad.
and you guys aren't even going to re-sign him. Come on, that's how much you think of Sam Darnold. You're here talking all this shit. You think
You
all
scared
this
him
about
off, Chad.
Sam
You
Darnold?
scared him
You
off.
guys
He
aren't even
left.
re-signing him, man.
Chad.
Come on.
He
And
left.
you
He
got
left. He's not hearing you.
Chad, here's the thing, and I said this
But he's
before the
back.
season
He's back.
started. Dorn can tell you this. Rob can tell you this.
Who just
Sully
knew I
can
was
tell
about
you
to go crazy.
Hey,
Hold on,
Doug,
Chad,
can tell
a
you
top
this.
backup?
All I said about Darnold, and I said it at the beginning of the year, and even hey, everyone here, Chad, can tell you I said this. I said Darnold doesn't have to be a great quarterback this year to win a shitload of games. All he has to do is game manage. Guess what Darnold has done and done well? He's Kyle
game
Orton.
managed.
He's getting the neck
He's
year. The
bullshit.
next year
He's
is
been
back.
game
They
managing, bro.
call
I'm
him
not gonna let
Ginger
you say that,
Playoffs
kid.
are a
Chad,
different
hold
breed
on.
and a different
Chad,
game.
Chad, no, it doesn't because game managers have won Super Bowls by just being good game managers on good teams.
Trent
That's
Dilfer.
all he has
I don't think you
to
guys are
do.
watching Vikings games, man. He's been
Yeah, I
Before
watched
the
it.
season,
he's been
before
aged
the
for every
season,
damn
I
reason
said the
this minute.
Vikings would be
Bro,
sleeper team, man. I said,
Didn't
watch out
Darnold
for
put
him.
up 5 touchdowns just 2 weeks ago?
Chad, how's he a top backup, bro? We got 3 games left. He's already at 3,330 touchdowns. That's backup stats to you? His
it's
stats match
You know
Jared
what?
Goff's right now, and
Here's
you're
what I'm
telling
going to
me
tell you. I'm going to say it again in case clean your ears out because I said it
I'm
before.
listening.
Why doesn't Darnold have a contract? So
You should be
bullshit.
asking yourself why a $10 million
Why
guy
doesn't
is has the
doesn't
same
Darnold have a
stats as Jared
contract?
Goff.
Well,
Why
Chad,
the
Because he's
Vikings
a
pick up
proven year.
Danny
This is his
Dimes?
first
Come
year.
on,
Darnold
man,
get a
dude.
contract.
You're Viking talking
Year ain't up
We
yet.
got to see
nonsense.
where he's going to end
You
this
should be
Why
year.
the hell did no listen?
Why is the
You
$10
already
million
had
guy
4
outperforming the
quarterbacks.
$53 million
Wait, you already
guy?
have. Hang on, you already had 4 quarterbacks under contract. Then you pick up Danny Dimes. Really,
Hey,
faith in
He's
Darnold.
on the
Oh, and
practice
Darnold,
squad.
hey,
you
guess
trust?
what?
Give the man a contract. Then give him a
Hey,
5-year.
no quarterback under this
Yeah,
minister
give Darnold. Yeah, you know,
They
Darnold's going to take you to the
got kicked
promised
to the
land.
curb because they
Jordan
scored
Love
Because
is going to eat him
Chad,
up.
Chad.
Goff
It-
is.
all right, dude, you got
Goff
to
is
chill
the only
out.
quarterback in his division that got kicked off the team for being the weakest link,
Chad,
bro. I don't care
Chad,
what you say.
if
Chad.
you've ever learned in history,
He's
whenever
mentioned.
guys
Darnold's
get
making
big
$10 million right now,
contracts,
bro.
Chad, chill. And you got to let other people speak too, bro. You can't keep talking. All right. Look, man, you got to let other people have a take too. You can say your take, but dude, please give other people a shot.
I got to take. Hey, Chad, I got to ask you a question. So, how bad is the Bears going to beat the Vikings or the Lions tomorrow? How bad?
They're not. No,
They're not.
my guess is going to be like 27-17 to 27-21, somewhere around the line. That's my guess.
Bears. I got Bears having a hot day. I'm thinking 48. The Lions maybe 7.
Holy shit, John.
All right.
Thank you, Dorn. It's on record,
Hey,
John.
you guys all do know that John Dorn is also Paul Merkel.
oh man,
That's just
Hey, that's fucking rude, man. That's just plain ass fucking rude.
Look,
Hey, Chad.
I wouldn't say it's Paul Merkel, but he's
I was
he's trolling,
recording that.
man.
You're just jealous because I'm famous and you're not.
The difference with
screenshot the
Minnesota
time when
is
you said
this,
that
they
too, Chad.
don't have to rely on.
Remember what you just said, Chad? Remember that you
Oh,
asked me that next year. Remember what you said? Where's his contract at? You said, where's Sam Darnold's contract at, right? I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you around this time next year.
Yeah, so here's the thing with Darnold, right? The difference between Darnold and Love and Goff is Darnold does not have to win them games. He just has to not lose them games, right? Darnold just has to game manage. And if he hits JJ wide open, that's all he's got to do. He doesn't have to force plays. He doesn't have to create plays. And Minnesota's been very good in their design and their operation of their offense with
Aaron
Sam Darnold. That's why I look at his market value right now is about $45 million. So Chad, you asked for his contract.
At least 40.
They're figuring out, and it's still yet to be written. And look, if I'm Darnold, I'm waiting.
It might not be Minnesota.
Right now, his go track's like $40 million. If he wins,
it's not just Darnold,
million. If he
Ken,
wins,
at least with Baker,
Aaron Jones has been playing
at
good
least
for
with
him.
Baker, got, bro, at least 3 years, 100 million.
Well, not just that. Also, whenever players get these big contracts, as soon as they get the contracts, their stats starts to drop. You know, their performance starts to drop. So
they get
so
paid.
they want him to earn it.
Forget how to play.
Right.
True.
So I mean, that would make sense. You give a big contract, he sticks it up at the end of the season. That's a mistake right there.
I think Lions, you worry about their how many contracts coming up this year for them? Hawkinson, you got Joseph, Cody Joseph, you got a whole bunch of them.
All right, can we shut John Dorn up and say that the Lions signed all their big contracts they needed to? Because they did. They even signed McNeil. No, we're not in.
Hey, Ken, I want to pick your brain about that a little bit, though, bro. And his value is there, and you got to think that's all he does have to do. But that's not the case, bro. Sam Darnold, you guys think I just be trolling? He's been dealing, bro. I don't think you guys are watching Vikings games close enough.
Bro, he's got 29. I think he's got 29 touchdowns to the golf 30. He's in the competition.
Go look at the Colts game. All those close games we almost barely won, bro. Darnold, we won those games, bro.
He's playing. The thing is, though, is what the point about Darnold is he plays in the system. He doesn't have to do like Caleb and be Houdini and escape and run. You know what I'm saying? He's able to play within the system and manage the game that way. He doesn't have to try to create. Now, as far as contracts for next year, all 4 teams are solid with their finances where they need to be to sign who they need to sign. So, like, really the biggest curveball in all this for all 4 teams actually is Sam Darnold, because they figured we were going to spend $10 million on him for 1 year, and then J.J. McCarthy would be it. And then we just spend another $10 million for his backup. The problem is now is you still got J.J. McCarthy's cheap, and now they're going to spend, because if they keep Darnold, they're going to spend probably about an additional $20 to $30 million on top of what they want, which will eat up basically the new money that the NFL will give us in the cap.
Yep.
But look, there's never an issue with the cap because they have ways of affording. How many times have we seen? Well, guys' contract is $45 million annually, but it only hits for $25 million in the salary cap. There's all kinds of ways they move.
Hell yeah.
So none of these guys are going to have a problem. Darnold being back in Minnesota is not an issue there.
And
the money
ain't that a great problem to have?
How much is it going to be? Because how far do they go?
That's a great problem. Because what do you think KOC is thinking, Ken? You see what I just did with Sam Darnold, the most disrespected guy in the league? I just revived his career. You want to see me do it again with Danny Dimes? That's what he's thinking in his head.
That was a smart move.
You think that's what they're going to do?
You want to see me do it again?
So you don't want to sign? You don't want to re-sign Darnold?
We got McCarthy in the wings, bro. He's going to be the.
I understand that. But you would take Danny Dimes over Darnold.
Depends on how you.
That's stupid.
And what if
stupid? Darnold knows your whole system and everything.
What if he takes you to the NFC Championship game? What are you going to do?
No, that's why I say, Rob. He takes us to the NFC Championship, and they got to resign him.
Okay.
Let's say first playoff game.
You got something for him. All right.
Now we're on the road in Tampa, and he just completely shits the bed. That fucks up the argument for him. But if he's now we lose and he's not the reason, bro. He's already earned himself at least a Las Vegas, Tennessee, or fucking New Orleans type of contract. But for the Vikings to re-sign him with the stable we got right now, I think it's a great problem to have, bro. I'm thinking that Kevin O'Connell's already knowing what Darnold's worth is and what he's going to be asking, and they're thinking, listen, man, we just drafted a rookie.
I think they'll do like a 2-year contract,
and we've got the money. We're doing
a 2-year contract where you can option out on the last one.
We're not bringing Darnold back.
He's gonna want at least 3 years.
She's like she don't want Darnold back.
He's gonna want at least 3 years, bro.
Look at
you guys are ungrateful. He gives you a great year, and you want to turn your back on him. The second.
So here's the thing, though. I think part of that though depends on J.J. McCarthy and where he is in his progression of coming back off this injury. If they feel J.J. McCarthy is going to be the starter and they don't want to spend the 30-40 million or more on Darnold, they can jettison him to start J.J. and then pay Danny Dimes $5 to $10 million as a backup and be just as fine. Because look at KOC, if he did it with Darnold, he's thinking I can do it with Danny Dimes, so I can jettison Darnold, roll with JJ, and if JJ can't go, I got Danny Dimes, who's just another reclamation project that I can make work.
I think Danny Dimes might end up in Oakland, honestly, or not Oakland. I mean Las
The Raiders
Vegas.
are drafting a
I mean,
quarterback.
I think there is a really good chance that he ends up in Vegas.
No.
Hey, James.
New Orleans looks
Dumez.
tempting too. What's up, bro?
As
Dumez.
much as I appreciate what Sam Darnold is doing this season for us,
I just feel this whole
I have to have faith that KOC, if KOC trusts that he can even get higher out of JJ, then I'm gonna go with that, because then we can save all that money to build even a better team and have a big longer window. And so, as much as I appreciate Sam, it's time for him to go after the season ends.
I agree. I kind of agree with that take, and that's the bargain piece that they have for Sam Darnold. Man, listen, we can't pay you all this. You see, we got JJ McCarthy. You see, we got Danny Dimes. We know we respect you and we help you, but we can't do it.
Unless Sam Darnold wins the Super Bowl, that's the only other way I could see them like.
So you guys all want
so that ain't happening then.
Just in a hypothetical, that's the only way.
If he can at least get us to championship game, bro, I think that'll be enough. Jeremy, I
you think so?
Sammy. Can I respond to Jeremy, bro? I get it. I'm not in no form or fashion trying to say that Sam Darnold was better than Jared Goff. I'm not saying that Sam Darnold is better than Jared Goff. I would never say that.
You're right.
What I'm
Jeremy.
saying to you is, look at those stats you just gave me: 37-50 and 35-30, 29 touchdowns and 30 touchdowns. One guy is making $10 million. That's my point, Jeremy. One guy is on his fourth team, and
because at least our quarterbacks have thrown more yards.
Yeah, then the only reason they can afford him is because you're still paying Cousins.
What does that have to do with his stats, bro, and what he's doing?
Because your salary cap.
What does that have to do with him having the same value as Jared Goff?
Hold on
Come
a
on,
second.
dude. You had to get a $10 million quarterback because you got rid of Cousins and you're still paying Cousins.
How are they paying Kirk Cousins when Kirk Cousins left after his contract expired?
No, Kirk has a 28.
He's still getting a little bit of money for us, but bro, Atlanta took all that. They gave him a whole new contract. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, Cousins has a cap hit like hell. Yeah.
We're under cap. What are you talking about?
You are.
So are the Lions, but I'm saying this is going to affect you down the road.
I think what you're trying to say is you're scrambling for an excuse to why Sam Darnold and Jared Goff stats match, although one's making $53 million. I think that's what you're trying to do right here. Regardless of how you try to break it down, bro, his stats are his team's record is the same as Jared Goff's. Jared Goff is supposed to be the biggest bet.
You think Sam Darnold can
He's on his fourth team, bro. They used to say he was seeing ghosts. Stop acting like you didn't see the 500 posts about what all the rivals were saying before this season started.
I'm sorry. Let me blow this argument up.
Well, then why isn't he
signed? Let me blow this argument up real quick because this is funny.
Oh my God!
This year,
he is signed, bro.
Hold on. This year, Minnesota right now, as of today, is carrying $71.5 million in dead cap. Guess how much dead cap they got for 2025?
Go ahead and hit him. I know it. Go ahead and hit him with that number.
3.3 million. They're getting what? 69 million. 69 million back.
And then can add on top of that how much cap space we're going to have in total once you do that.
76.4 million. They have 38 signed and 76.4 million available. 38
we're gonna be in top 5 in money next year, Chad. That's what you don't understand, bro. We're peaking at the time that the Lions are about to fall off.
The Lions have good.
We're set for the future, bro. All your big contracts are just now coming, Chad. All that whole offensive line, all those stars you got, all the Sonic and Knuckles, they're going to want to get paid, bro.
We got all 4 fan bases in here. Hang on, we got all 4 fan bases here. I got a question. Okay, Zadarius Smith was a great trade because we're only paying him like $400,000 this year, but we can also have him for $11 million next year.
Wait, Josh.
Do we drop Zadarius Smith or do we keep him?
Ask me in 3 weeks when the playoffs start.
For next year, the Detroit Lions already have 40 signed to the active roster. They're going to be carrying $6.6 million in dead cap for Cameron Sutton, but they have $53 million available. So you answer to your question is that if you want to keep them, you can because you've got more than enough money and only 23 roster spots to fill. Plus, you got 5, 6, 7 draft picks. You're fine. Anyone in this team in this division is fine to sign whatever they want this offseason because we've all got money, and that's before we all get the additional 30 mil bump.
Chad, he would have to have major impact in the playoffs for the Lions to even think about re-signing them. Trust me. It was Darius Smith. The motherfucker. Just hope he's even available.
Isn't he injured? Isn't his back hurt?
Isn't his back hurt again?
No, he's not that injured.
But he's got a back issue, bro.
He's got more injured than anybody else in this.
But he's got a back issue, bro. He's had the same thing when he was with us, when he was with Minnesota, when he's, I mean, bro, it follows him.
He's under contract at $5.75
the man signed with Detroit just so he could play Green Bay in the Vikings, bro. What does that tell you? The man's spiteful.
Yeah, but we only
and he has no reason to
like we're paying less than $1 million on him, A-Dub. He's under contract for that. Next year he's due $11 million.
Green Bay has 39 on the active roster for next year.
Or is he worth $11 million? That's what I'm asking.
He lied on Matt LaFleur and said that the Packers didn't care about his back issues. He left the Vikings because he claimed because they put in his contract that he had to play all the games to get his money. He jumped out of the contract. Well, did you not see what the pattern here? The dude's milking his injuries for money, man. Why would you want that around?
Let them.
The dude lied on Matt LaFleur and made it seem like he was a bad person, all because he wanted to milk an injury that was not even there. The medical doctor said for 2 months straight, man, you're fine. Why are you acting like something wrong with you? He's good to play. He said, "Oh, they don't care about my back."
For next season, the Packers are carrying 18 million dead cap, have 39 signed to the roster, and 62 million. They're in the worst position of the 4 teams in the division. So everyone's got ample money to do whatever the hell they want.
That'd be a good sign, actually, Chad. I think you should get Stephon Diggs and OBJ right after that.
Oh man,
no, fuck that.
You just get a great locker room.
There's a fist fight. Dan Campbell fist fight one of them two in the field. And probably
I don't
win.
think Dan Campbell is tough as y'all think he is. Matt LaFleur is about to whip his ass.
Matt LaFleur is about to whip his ass. Really?
He said,
really?
Yeah.
Run the score Campbell's tough as tails, you know it.
No, he's a big guy. Don't get me wrong, but I think Brian Flores would probably put him in the full Nelson.
Where are we putting the money? Flores or Campbell, guys? Come on.
LaFleur, actually, he works out a lot. I mean, a lot. He plays basketball. He does a lot of shit, man.
No, LaFleur, he's probably not much of a fight. He seems like a lover guy.
Dan Campbell, he's just a sideline puppet that fucking is a big loud mouth.
That's
all he is, man.
And Chad, don't you forget.
And just go for it. Go for it. It don't matter where it is. Go for it.
Hang on a sec. I'm listening to Paul Merkel. Hang on. What, Paul?
Merkel. I was at the game. when we made the man cry, real tears on the podium. We made him cry like a baby. So you're trying to tell me a guy that's willing to cry in front of me is going to be around here beating everybody up?
That shows that he's a human.
No, I think
he's weak. He went from biting the kneecaps to crying on.
I think you're letting the guy's size and his NFL resume.
Dude, when you guys went like 14-3 that year and got knocked out in the first round, you cried too.
All that grit, everything else, that's what's ruining your team, man. They're dropping like flies, man. We got grit. Yeah, and you're dropping like flies. Keep it up, man. Keep up with that grit.
It's down to the point where Dan Campbell said, "Who cares?"
Doesn't matter.
They've been healthy for most of the year. It's just these last couple of games, they've fallen apart, bro. I mean, I'm not knocking it. I mean, it's part of the game. Everybody gets beat up.
I don't
We've all had those times where our teams have been beat up.
You got that motherfucker Brad Holmes knocking on the North
last season when we lost our quarterback. So why the hell are we going to feel sorry for
and we lost our receiver too last
when
year.
Jordan Love went down there, Aaron Rodgers, he wasn't crying. I drove past the nursery. I drove past the goddamn nursery home today, and I saw Brad Holmes. I saw Brad Holmes out there scouting for talent.
We got the best roster. We got best of everything. Our backups would be your
starters. What's up, Broski?
Yeah. Tell him, John. I remember it. Oh, we got our backups. Our backups would be.
Hey, Broski, I figured out how to get you back. That's why you back, bro. I figured it out. I got you back in here, man.
No, Chad's not that kind of Lions fan, but them motherfuckers were going crazy. Like they said, our backups would beat everybody else in the North starters. I said, what the hell?
They sure said that.
The motherfucker said we're elite at every
position. Cooking, man. Every single thing he touches is gold.
Just imagine from being elite. We went from being elite at every position to going to the nursing home just to get Jamal Adams broken down. You see Jamal Adams in that last game?
They hit the rehab
his ass
center.
broken down like Darcy on a Canadian strip.
They hit the
And that
physical
offensive
rehab
line's getting
center.
old and fragile, man. And they're
Oh my
actually
God.
man,
Jamal Adams out there
Kenny
getting
Clark
abused.
took Penny Sewell and fucking their center and pushed them right out of their way. No problem.
I'm about to
Hey,
try out for
John,
that
getting
at
old
least
and
they
fragile.
report. Hey, John, at least they report in.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
open tryout for
yeah.
that goddamn secondary soon. I'm about to sign
Lions
up.
are their daddy, and they need their other.
I
team.
remember Decker reported they had billboards
Michael,
everywhere.
Yeah.
They were crying so bad. He reported.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
let's all
question?
take. Hey,
Are
let's
there
all
any
take the
rules in
vote
this
now.
show?
Let's
What?
all take. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Joshua, he's got a question for John. Who on the panel is a semi-virgin?
If I had to guess, let me look on here. Who's a semi-version on here? No, we don't got one right now.
Dollar
But
store Brad.
I'll let you know when
No,
Darcy
no,
shows up.
Yeah,
No, hey, Haspels isn't here. That's what we're missing.
it has to be Chad.
No, Joshua, it's really me though. You got to wait for me to fix this. You got something on deck for me? Something that looks nice? It's me. I'm the you got me. It's me. Semi-version right here. I need help. Joshua. What city you live in, Joshua?
Hey, is Chad still on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's there.
Hey, let's all take a vote now. Chad's now the new Darcy McBell. All raise your hands if you agree he's the new Darcy McBell.
I don't
Raise your
know.
hands.
I don't
Joshua,
know
I want
about
you.
that.
Hey, send Joshua the link. I don't know.
It's better. Hey, it's better than being John Dorn or Paul Merkel. So
You're just
I don't know,
jealous.
man. See, Darcy McBell's like a Lion
He
/Bills
said semi.
/Ram /Cowboy fan. So I mean,
Hey, real
I don't know,
quick.
man.
Hey,
you know.
want to give a big shout out to everyone on
Hey,
Vikings
hold on,
Twitter,
hold on.
Packers Twitter, Lions Twitter, and Bears Twitter. Bring your comments, man. It's in all the NFC North Division Twitters. The show is there, so bring your heat, man. These guys can handle it.
It's
Well, I don't know
open
about
mic.
Dorn,
Hey.
but the rest of
It's open mic, baby. Bring it.
Hey,
I'm thinking we
Hey,
might go see Trey
quick
how we
question.
did Kirk Cousins.
What? Let's hear it.
hey. As you guys, this makes me think one question. Who do you think Darcy was cheering for when the Lions and Bills played each other? Being
He was at the
Bills.
fan of
Oh,
both.
he had his Buffalo.
He had a half shirt, half
said
Bills
he-
and half Lions. He had a
he
half
said,
shirt.
he said
he
whoever
came
wins,
on-
he's not a loser.
Hey,
So,
Dub, he legit came on one of the shows. I can't remember which show, if it was Red Zone Rant or whatnot. He came on and said the Vikings were going to overtake the Lions for the
Yeah.
division.
It was
That they
open
would
mic.
lose out.
It was open mic.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
on this show, like a couple weeks ago.
Dan, that
He
scares
came
me,
on
Ken.
and said the Vikings would overtake the
Dan,
Lions.
that scares me, Ken. He's finally, motherfucker might be finally getting smart. Then
And he's a Lions fan, supposedly.
That's a Lions fan. He thought you guys would overtake because you guys play each other for. He said you guys would be playing for the division the last game of the week.
ain't nothing wrong with that. He's just getting logical. He's starting to see the writing on the wall.
I don't know.
Uh, and here's what's crazy. I think the Green Bay Packers are going to jump in front of the Vikings.
I mean, look, it's
With
a nice
the
idea,
exact
Chad,
same
but
saying
record.
that, bro?
The exact same record. But you're
first of
gonna
all, we
win.
have to win
No,
out.
I
The
really
We would have to
Vikings
lose out, and they would have to win out,
No.
asshole.
You have to lose two. We would have to.
Not
we would still have to
normally.
win out.
No,
We'd have to
no.
lose two.
Hey, hold
with
on a
them winning
second.
out.
And
You
one of
have
them would
to
have to be
beat
us
them.
playing you head
You
to
have to
head.
beat the Vikings,
We have to win the head to head.
and we have to. And the Lions beat the Vikings, and you have to beat
Yeah,
your
we
other
have
guy.
to beat them,
Win out.
and then
Ted.
they lost to you guys. But I mean, look, the only way we win.
And they lose. Yeah, you
What?
guys. Well, dude, whatever. The Vikings.
Weren't you just trying to get Nick to bet so bad, bro? I'll give you 2-1 odds on this crazy shit.
Yeah, Nick wouldn't do
Well, I'll
nothing.
give you. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Nick bet me and backed out, but it don't matter.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
care.
I'm your Huckleberry. I'm willing to give you 2-1 odds on the bullshit you're saying right now.
2-1.
So if you're willing to bet
2-1.
50, I'll bet 100 towards that.
Ooh, here we go, making a bet right here.
I'm willing to call you. I'm willing to call your bluff, bro.
Wait, hang on. So the bet that Green Bay overtakes Minnesota in the playoffs.
No, the bet. Yeah, that or that.
You need the seeding.
Yes,
Yes,
You
that's
needed
the
the
bet.
seedings.
No,
yes, yes.
then the
So,
seedings.
I will
bet-
that Green
I will bet
Bay
any bet
overtakes
you want
to throw out.
Minnesota
Let's get-
seedings. I got 50. I got $50 on it, and if you lose, you owe me 100. And
Hey,
everybody
we got
here.
witnesses.
So-
Everybody here witness, right?
Okay, no, dude,
I'm
I
having
got-
a
I
good
got-
chat,
I'm having a
real
good
quick.
yeah.
The
Sam
probability.
Darnold, boy, you done
You
did
know,
it
in
for me.
fact, in fact, I'll send my 50.
You don't
to a
got to do all
mutual
that,
person.
Chad, man.
This
Do
the
you
show
not
is
understand how many
recorded. It's
gamblers
all
out here?
recorded. It's all
I'm a
recorded.
respect, bro. I'm a respect the casino around
Yeah.
here, bro. I've lost money and got
No,
money from every
Green Bay's
Vegas.
taking you guys over,
Well, the
taking a higher seeding.
probability as of
I
today.
promise. I
Hey,
promise,
Chad,
man. Green Bay's
hey,
going
Chad,
to
I'm gonna
beat
call you
you.
after this.
The Lions are going to beat
Hey, hold on, y'all.
you.
One
Green
more thing,
Bay's
and I'm
going to
done
win
talking.
out.
All right,
Chad,
here's the
can I call you
probability of
personally after
Chad's
this?
argument. Hold on.
Can I call you personally after this? But I might be able to talk you into a couple more.
The probability of Chad's argument coming true, the Packers have a 3.8% chance of winning the division.
We don't care about winning the division.
No, that
You
has nothing
guys
to do with
worry
it.
I
That has
about
didn't
nothing to
the
do
win
with
we
it.
the
don't give a fuck.
division. What are you
That has nothing to
talking
do with it.
about?
Winning the playoffs.
He's just
That's
talking about
it.
getting
That has
ahead
That's
of
nothing
the
to do
all.
with it.
Vikings. He's just talking about getting ahead of the Vikings.
I'm pretty sure the percentage only goes to 5.3% when you look that up. But still, Chad's a bold mother. He's a bold motherfucker to have, bro. You
I'm not.
bro,
I'm a
you
smart
got by
football
the hair on
person.
your
I know
chinny
who has the
chin
better
chin when
team.
you had full strength. You got 28 guys, bro. You're signing people at Walmart and you making
Hey,
bets like this. Oh, I never thought I'd live to see the Lions fans
hey,
acting
Ken,
like
did you
this.
see
Bucks
your
win the
comment
I'm
on
Super
happy for
Bowl.
you, Chad. Hey, doesn't it feel good? Doesn't it feel good, Chad, to feel like,
Hey,
yeah, man, I could win
Yeah,
every
that's Chris
week.
Ellis is a Bucks fan.
11 weeks in a row, Chad, got you acting crazy.
Hey Ken, Broski said last time you guys spoke, your season had promise. Boy, you know it hasn't been on in a while.
I
I'm
don't
looking
trust
for some. I want to show Broski something. I can show him what happened. Hold on. I'm looking for it right
Jesus,
now.
this motherfucker Chad is bold.
Hopefully, this is going to be good.
When you offer them up for
man.
2-1 odds and they don't back down, you know they're convicted.
2-1
line,
odds, man.
That's
I
when you
like.
offer
Hey,
them up for that,
Chad.
and
I
they
like where
take
you're
it.
going with this. I agree with you 100%. We're going to win out now. Whether we fucking
We're winning.
Wow.
We're winning all the way to the Super Bowl.
You
That's what we're
are.
doing.
You're going to win out, and we're going to beat Minnesota.
Wow.
That gives it. That's all you got to do.
Wow.
For you to overtake Minnesota,
Hold on, 1 second.
you have to win out, which means you beat Minnesota, and we have to beat Minnesota, and then I win the bet.
That's exactly what that means.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the Lions lose the last two games, the next two games or not.
Chad,
No,
I
it
understood
doesn't.
the bet. I understood
So the
the bet, bro.
Lions,
You don't have to keep explaining it.
the Lions can lose against the
my
Bears
God.
and 49ers.
Chad, if the
Okay,
Packers
the
jump us
Lions
in the
can lose
stadium,
against the Bears and
I owe you
49ers and
$100.
beat Minnesota.
If the Packers
Hey,
get
wait,
to the playoffs as a
Chris,
higher
You're
seed than
100
us,
against
I owe
my
you
my
$50.
buddy
$100
Chris.
They all
Chad.
heard it.
My buddy Chris, and he's
Yep.
Navy, so you have to excuse him. He says the Bucks are winning the Super Bowl.
I didn't say nobody.
No, Chris.
Chris Ellis.
Okay.
And you're in the Navy.
Yeah, I
Ellis
don't
said
think
that,
so. I think that Seawater
and
got
my
you.
thing is, and here's the thing: who are the Bucks matching up against in the first round? Eventually, it could be either us or the Vikings.
Yeah. I mean,
Man,
hey,
but Baker
support your
does
team.
Baker things, man. He's a wild card, man. He
Or it
does,
could be the Lions.
it could be the Lions. It could be the Lions.
Because we still
Hey,
have.
Broski, it's coming. It's coming, Broski. Hold on, it's processing right now. I'm waiting on the computer. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, Chris though bringing up the Bucks. I mean, they're an interesting team, man. Depends how hot they are coming into the playoffs. Same with the Rams.
Yep. Same with
You know,
Rams.
Stafford does Stafford things,
Rams,
man.
yep, Rams. I agree.
Yeah, they do some things, but if Baltimore gets to the Super Bowl, just turn off the lights and call it a
Rams
party.
are getting healthy at the right time.
You know, if Baltimore gets to the Super Bowl, they're 15-1 against the NFC with Lamar Jackson as quarterback.
I don't believe in Lamar Jackson.
You know what I believe? I believe the Seahawks are going to whoop the fucking Vikings.
Hey, they
tomorrow.
just,
I do too.
I
honestly, I really do believe that.
That's what you say every week.
I mean,
No,
I don't know if that's
I
right.
believe that.
He does. And
Elon could buy the
speaking
Bears.
about
though.
Lamar Jackson, I'm him overcome the Pittsburgh today.
I don't have any faith in him in the playoffs.
You know, that would be interesting, bro.
You
If
know why?
Elon Musk
I
bought the
know
Bears,
why.
how insane would that new stadium be? It would be a technological marvel of the world, probably knowing Elon.
You imagine what the stadium would look like?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Who's Who's the Bears' next head coach? Listen, you already know that.
John Gruden. Next question.
Josh
You think? You really think Gruden? You don't think it
Oh,
won't
that'd
be
be my dream.
Aaron Glenn or Ben
No,
Johnson?
give me Aaron
No,
You don't
Rodgers.
think?
Josh Daniels.
Gruden, I think would be okay. Broski, I can now finally answer your question. Last time, Broski, that you and I talked, there was promise this season, and then this happened. And yeah, that was shot from my phone from my seat, Broski. That's what happened. Okay.
What he said was he went to the game and single-handedly tanked their season.
No, I blamed the wife because that was her first ever Bears game.
Oh, see, there you go. It would have had to be so.
Hey, at least
told
he
my
got
wife
that
it was
out of
her
the way,
fault.
though. At least he got out of the way now, and
Yeah.
look
Hey,
forward to next year.
Hey,
Bad juju.
hey, I tell you what. Hey, hold on. Question for Ken. How well has Tyreek Stevenson recovered from that moment?
You know what? I mean, pretty well
Gross.
overall. I mean, look, he's gonna be the guy that everyone attacks because he's not JJ, but he's actually played pretty decent ball overall. I mean, the problem is that play aesthetically didn't look great. Did it affect the play? Not really, but he's actually not doing that bad. He played a little bit better last week. I mean, he had the interception. He's had some good pass defense, but every offense in the NFL is going to go after him because they don't want to go after JJ. So he's already got a tough task every week, but he's been holding his own. I don't know, I don't know if the Bears are gonna try to get better or if they're happy with them. Broski, that was a crazy game to be at on your birthday. So happy post birthday. And even for the Commanders fans, I mean, dude, that entire stadium was in shock. Everyone was in shock. Bears fans, Commanders fans, everyone couldn't believe what we just saw. But
Who says
back
fans
to
aren't
your
superstitious?
question, I think he's been doing okay. He's not been doing great, but considering what's asked of him every game, he's actually kind of holding his own a little bit.
See, I think he's gonna get a pick six off Goff tomorrow. Pick six, right? Yep. TD.
He could.
Yeah, happy belated birthday, Broski. Sorry it had to be on that note. Man, that sucks, buddy.
I mean,
Yeah,
Hey, I'll
that
bet.
really sucked.
Hey, John Dorn, I'll bet you. I'll bet you $10 that Goff doesn't throw a pick six.
Well,
the
yeah,
rest of the
fucking, he's
For the
Mr.
rest of the
Check down
season?
guy.
Are you talking about just one game?
He might
No,
have
he's
to
talking
throw
about
more now.
No, tomorrow. John
you-
Dorn said he guarantees that Goff is going to throw
I
a
didn't
pick
guarantee
six.
shit. I just mentioned it.
Yeah, you
I didn't
did.
guarantee it.
Although
I know, I love you.
taking noobs to a game almost always guarantees a
Putting words
loss.
in my
That's why
mouth
you
now.
said
What the
that. You
hell?
were right. Even Jeremy agrees with you.
I'm telling you,
Taking your
JB, it's my wife's fault. My wife's fault.
Damn, blame her. The Doink Mary. Oof.
Actually, that's a good one that's the best one, JB. That's the best thing I've heard yet. The Doink Mary. But in that game, and it's funny because DJ Moore said that point of that game, that instant, is what completely turned the Bears' season completely on its head. So that is interesting. That DJ said that. I don't know if I buy that, but okay.
I buy it.
Wow. Broski knows some people there. He says one of
Yeah.
his relatives played for the Skins under Gibbs, won a Super Bowl.
HTTR, broski. My dad was a big Skins fan.
See, what I see with the Bears
grew up
right now,
watching the Skins too.
these players are coming in, they're playing, but their heart's not in it. They're just playing just to be there so you don't get fined. You know? But
They're
their
trying to
heart's
get. They all want jobs next year, but I mean, I think it gets frustrating when they're driving, and then stupidity happens, or the other team makes a play and just like they're up for the game to start, and they get their slow start, like, oh great, here we go again. But we're gonna get back in it, and then they go to get back in it, and then someone fails to report. It's like what the hell, man. So I mean, I get it. Like, look at the division games. The Bears want to win. So
Yeah.
tomorrow I expect them they'll play hard. For the Seattle game, they probably won't give a shit. For Green Bay, especially if it means something to Green Bay, they'll probably give a little bit of a shit. But we'll talk about that on House Hall tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Central, right after Rob hosts the Red Zone Rant at 10 a.m. Central.
Well, we're going to wrap up open mic because we are signing off. But everybody, thank you for coming. Thanks for commenting. Looking forward to all the games tomorrow. War Week, Bears and Lions, man.
Hey,
Good luck to both you guys.
Hey,
Hey, Sarah, check your inbox.
I hate the Packers,
well,
but
hate the Lions,
I do believe they're winning out. I believe they're winning out.
Gotcha,
All right,
bro.
guys.
Hey, catch the
Thanks.
365 up next.
All right. Oh, yeah.